Hello and welcome to a brand new series called Legends 11. XI 11 means the same thing. You may be wondering what this is. What do you do with this bit? What is happening here? I've never seen such a thing. Well, let's delve. The badge isn't custom made. Tweet me if you could help. Here's the squad. Take it in. Take it all in. So, I've spent a lot of time, too much time than I'd like to admit, creating a database for Premier League legends. Now, your first reaction to this list, I doubt, will be, that's amazing, that's great. It'll be, why isn't this person in? Well, they might be in the staff. So take a quick look at that. There you are. Look. What directors? Dalglish, Dean, Ferguson, Smith. We've got it all covered. So we've got a Premier League Legends team. I've put them in the Premier League. Sorry, QPR fans, I can only apologise. You're no longer there. You happen to be the team that came up from the playoffs. I'm sorry. And the objective is to play probably only 2 seasons with the Legends 11 and see how they get on. There's a few details about this that you'll need to know about. Players like David Beckham are 19. He's very good, obviously, at 19. But he's 19. He wasn't originally 19, but after testing this, I had to have players that were under a certain age so I could get the entire squad registered for the Premier League. So I think he's one of them. I think Gary Neville might be one of them. Paul Scholes might be another one. Obviously, Michael Owen was in his prime at 18. So I've put, in my opinion, so I've put the players at which I think was their prime of footballing greatness. So if you can see the ages there, most players are kind of in their late 20s in this Premier League team. As you can see, there's 4 youngsters, Neville, Scholes, Beckham and Owen. The reason Neville, Scholes and Beckham are selected is because of class of 92 and all that in it. So yeah, I know what you want me to do. You want me to go through every single player individually and show you their stats. So I'll do that, and I'll talk at the same time while going over a few of sort of the ideas. So as I say, I've got two seasons to win the Champions League. That's the goal here. We are predicted to do very well in the league, as I'm sure you can imagine. It's going to happen. And I've done the stats based on what I think. I've run it past a few other people. I've asked for opinions. But the general consensus was, do the stats as kind of I think. If you disagree, that is absolutely fine. It's time for you to go in to make your own database. It took a lot of time. The player selected, I just went with some, not comedy selections, some selections which I thought, oh, this will be good, or he'll be interesting. And a lot of the kind of, if you look on the internet at sort of teams that have the best players from the Premier League era, who aren't currently still playing, most of those players are in this team. As I say, there will be a few exclusions. The striker areas were really difficult. There's players like Andy Cole, Robbie Fowler that don't make it in. Players of that ilk, Van Nistelrooy isn't in here because I couldn't fit them all in. And there's reasons why I put certain players in, like Ian Hart. Leeds were very good at a certain time in the early 2000s, so he went in there. Thierry Henry, can't really look past it. Dennis Irwin, Manchester United legend at left back, very good on this game, I've decided. David James, while not the best keeper, obviously David Seaman could have slotted in instead of Shea Given and David James. Seaman's on the in the staff, obviously. But what I could have done is put players that were the best, but I thought David James has played... let me show you why David James is in here, for example. Look at his Premier League record. He's played so many games in the Premier League that how could I leave him out, really? Now, there was an argument for players like Brad Friedel to be in a similar ilk. Juninho from Middlesbrough was just one of the first players to come to the Premier League and kind of light it up. Roy Keane, as you can imagine, Aggression 20, so I've got that sort of thing covered. Lauren, part of the Invincibles. Letitia, highly underrated, but I've made him pretty good on this. Gary Neville, again, one of the best right-backs of all time, especially in this country. Michael Owen was an absolute beast at an early age. Kevin Phillips, European Golden Boot winner 1 year. So, obviously, I've put him in ahead of other strikers, but he had that 1 year for Sunderland, wasn't it? Where he was absolutely insane. It was that year. It was the 1999-2000 season where he was top of his game. I thought it'd be nice to put a few players in that wouldn't necessarily start every game, but would just be nice to have in my squad. Robert Pirs, another name that I'm sure you're going to recognise. So I hope this is what you wanted. That's all the players in the squad. That's how they look. It should be fun. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this every single Thursday, I think. I may do a bonus episode at the weekend for this save because I think it's such a fun save and it just looks nice. For example, let me just do this just to show you how fun this becomes immediately. So, for example, if I play this formation, and then just quick pick it, you get a team like that straight away. And how fun does that look? How fun does it look? Come on. How fun does it look? Ferdinand for Adam. And there we are. Honestly, the fun you can have is ridiculous. I'm sure I'm going to get people saying, where can I get this? Where can I download it? It's a bit of a mess in the editor right now. So if I clean it up, I promise you that by the end of this series, however long it goes on for, I will leave the editor. I'll leave the database for you to download. I promise. How's that? There, I've said it. So yeah, we'll crack on. Our first game is against Manchester United. So we'll fast forward through the friendlies and we'll play against Manchester United. Oh, welcome back. Although I say welcome back, you've been here already. You've waited for this moment, and I've survived. But it's taken me half an hour. Anyway, welcome back. Our pre-season form went very well, and now we move into match one. Match game, the first match. So, this is the team we're going to go with. Schmeichel in goal. Lauren, Adams, Ferdinand, Cole. Oh, Titans. Giggs, Vieira, Scholes, Beckham. With Zola in behind Alan Shearer playing as a trequartista. Shearer, complete forward. I cannot wait. As you can see, the roles there on the left-hand side if you're interested. Manchester United is the first game, which is going to be a good test to see where we are. To see all these players on the same pitch is so fun. I get giddy playing this game. Like, having this save and seeing these players, the prospect of it and the very thought of it makes me giddy. Look, so we've got Falcao, Rooney, Di Maria, Mata, Herrera, Fletcher, Zola, Shearer, Giggs, Beckham, Scholes, Vieira, Chris Smalling. This is going to be so fun. I'm just excited to watch the games. Now, I want your input in the comments section. I want you to tell me what you think we should do for format, because I'm not going to play anymore until I've got feedback in the comment section of this video. So what do you think I should do? Shall I do half seasons? Shall I do monthly updates every Thursday and every Saturday, maybe? Something like that. Let me know what you want. Di Maria scored from 40 yards, and this is not going to plan. We've dropped down in the league. Di Maria's pretty good, so I'll give him that. Why haven't I got highlights on? If there's goals, I want to see the goals. Oh, flipping heck. That's not gone to plan. Okay, here we go. They've got it back. Tony Adams, well in, Tony. Lauren, up towards Chris Smalling, colossal. Giggsy now. Obviously Giggsy retired from Manchester United, so he's now available for the Legends 11. Can we pull something out of the bag? Paul Scholes making a darting run. What's he got? Ball across to Giggs on the left-hand side. Giggs back in the middle. Cleared again. Giggs. Scholes. Oh, Lindegaard with the save. And yeah, so what would you like? The format's obviously going to be important, so let me know which you think would be best. I think the two options I've got are every 6 months we'll check in, play a game, see how we're getting on, and the alternative to that will be just play it a bit more frequently. But yeah, let me know. Schmeichel with the save in goal. Obviously, there will be, like, you may have seen the stats at the start of players, and you may think, well, that's wrong or that's not right. I did it in an afternoon. I went into a lot of detail, don't get me wrong, because I did every stat for every player, for every position in it, and whatever else. So there will be some things that you won't agree with. It's a matter of opinion. I could go back through old FMs and get the stats at their peak, but that would have taken me 3 years. So I've decided against that. And Falcao's got one. And the Legends 11, we're going attacking. The Legends 11 are doing surprisingly badly against Manchester United. Well, I guess if you've got this sort of firepower, then it's to be expected. We may have to change the system, and boy, have we got the players to do it. Di Maria puts the ball in, and we sort of defend badly. So let's pause the game and let's make some changes. So we'll drop Vieira back a little bit. We'll put Vieira in front of the back four as an anchor man just for the rest of this game. Then we'll bring on Eric Cantona for Zola and Thierry Henry for Alan Shearer, if it works. There we are, look. What else could we do? Let's push these boys on a bit, actually. Let's play Giggs and Beckham a little bit further forward. Actually, we'll have Scholes. Oh, do you know what? I'll have Scholes as a deep line playmaker. Just sat here supporting. Oh, boy. We'll put Cantona as a shadow striker behind Thierry Henry as the advanced forward. Let's go, boys. What can possibly go wrong? We've not got long left to salvage something, but I believe that we will win as Di Maria clatters into it. David Beckham. Alan Shearer's in on goal. Oh, Shearer! Come on, boy. I guess the changes haven't taken effect yet, but okay, there they go. Changes made. Jürgen Klinsmann, my assistant, has dealt with that. For some reason, I believe he might have managerial experience, so I thought he'd be a good assistant manager. Although, if you see my staff page earlier, we've got some players in quite funny positions. Owen Hargreaves is my head physio. Or he's maybe not head physio. Maybe I didn't give him the head physio role, but he's definitely a physio. And without me even changing anything, 13 physiotherapy. So, incredible. This is not going how I expected. I can't believe it. We'll do the old counter-attack rather than go for it. And hopefully we can get ourselves at least a goal. But at least this proves that we're not the most amazing team ever. Like, we are an amazing team. Oh, they've got another chance. Surely not 3. Vieira does well. Oh, this is a shame. And I thought we'd be doing far better than this, but it wasn't to be. David Beckham now. Squad numbers was an issue too. I've had to give Beckham 23 because Cantona was 7. And Henry, can we get a consolation goal? Thierry Henry for the legends. Oh, Thierry, and then it's been cleared. Oh, shucks. Never mind. Well, we'll live and learn from this experience. I hope it's fun for you to watch and sort of take in as it is for me to play. As I say, at some point I will make it available. I promise. So there we are. The Legends 11 have failed to beat Manchester United of all the teams. I can't believe it. It's been quite an even game, and Crystal Palace top the table. So let me know what you'd like to see. I'm going to leave this save now until you've given me some feedback. So from me, Dr. Benji, thank you very much for watching Legends 11, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.